Colonel, can you hear me? This is Snake. All right. So, man, I gotta tell you, this PlayStation Portal. And now, hear me out. Colonel, no, it can't be. No, it can't be. This is old Snake. That doesn't sound right, does it? Hold on. Take two. No, take three. 10 years ago, the whole thing stank. Hudson River. The whole thing was a bullshit. I jumped from the ship into the portal. And from the portal, I was able to escape with my friends. Droid friends from PlayStation. Alright, so let's cut the comedy and let's get into this. PlayStation Portal, man. Now, I know. Before everybody, starts getting their panties in a twist, I understand it's an accessory. It's not like an official portable PlayStation, handheld device, because that's not what it is, and Sony's not treating it like that, and of course, this old Snake here is not going to treat it like that, because it's not a handheld portable device like Asus ROG GLI, right? Or original PlayStation Portable. This is basically an accessory that is designed for you to use if, let's say you have two PlayStation 5s, right? And both of those PlayStation 5s are occupied by your guests during the Christmas, and they all want to play. And, it's Christmas, and you don't want to be a bad person. You want to be a good Santa. So, yeah, sure. Go ahead and use it. So your guests are using your PlayStation 5. They're having a good time. They're, eating popcorn, eating your food and everything. You have to be a good Samaritan. You have to be a good Santa Claus, It's Christmas. And you let your guests use your PlayStation 5 and have a good time. Put some graffitis on it. And you're like, well, what am I supposed to do? Where am I supposed to play? And then you secretly, out of your pouch, you take this, or maybe your fanny pack, your Sony fanny pack, the blues. Well, actually, you don't want to let them know that you have a Sony fanny pack. You keep that on the low. So out of your Sony fan pack, you pull out this portal. And then you go hide somewhere in the bathroom or in the balcony, right? It's chilly, it's cold. Or outside next to the fire. And you remotely access your PlayStation 5 so you can play. Well, actually, can you play? If you have two occupants using both of your PlayStation 5, I don't know about that. So, but supposedly you can. I don't know. So that's what this is, really, man. This is really an accessory to allow you to remotely access your PlayStation 5, but you have to be on the same Wi-Fi network, and you can only use it in your home, in the vicinity of your your home. Am I gonna get this? Colonel, can you hear me? Naomi, can you hear me, Naomi? Yeah, I'm gonna use this. Look, man, I own every PlayStation device there is. I even own a PlayStation TV, Yeah. I even own the PlayStation dildos. They're right here. Right here. Yes. Yes. Right here. So I own every PlayStation. I guess you could call me a secret closet. Still waiting to come out of the closet, PlayStation fanboy. I do. But am I going to get this? Am I going to get this? Yes. Ugh. I'm definitely going to get this because, like I said, I'm a secret PlayStation closet fanboy. And, but don't tell anybody, all right? So I'm going to get it, yeah. Don't tell anybody, Otacon. I'm definitely going to get it and play around with it for holidays. Why not? So, without butchering this video any more than it needs to be, I want to make it entertaining. Should you get it? Well, it is hard for me to answer that question for you. That is something you only, in the heat of the battle, where the love can blossom, only you can answer. That didn't make any sense. Man, I can't even laugh. Naomi gave me a good fox eye cocktail. Should you get it, not get it? Look, man, if you're a Sony fan, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you who are watching this are Sony fans, and I'm pretty sure you guys own a lot of PlayStation stuff. I'm sure you probably have that PlayStation 3 Fat sitting somewhere, the one that can play PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, games, backward compatible, 1, 2, and of course 3. You have that, and I'm pretty sure you got even a PlayStation 3 Slim and PlayStation 4 Pro and PS5. So naturally, somewhere out there, you also have a PlayStation Vita. Naturally, of course, you're going to buy this. But do you need it? That's a question you got to ask yourself. Do you really need this? Do you want to spend that $200 on something? Look, man, the video game's $100, and some cost more than this, $150. Like NBA 2K, actually, the price of this is the price of NBA 2K. So, I saw that Your Average Consumer guy, he did a review. Well, kind of a review. He flew all the way to California. He was invited to do some, like, a first look test stuff. A pretty cool guy, Your Average Consumer, man. I'm sure you guys all know him. And he was just being 100%, honest. And he said, "Hey, man, this is what I think." He was really impressed by the quality. Like, you don't even realize that you are actually remotely playing this. Barely, like, dude, there's like zero latency. He says, like, the 60 FPS top notch, man, smooth quality, everything's good. But then again, it's gonna depend on your internet connection, your household, who's using your internet, things like that. And I take his word. And I know he's heavily sponsored and all that. I get it. And I'm sure he has to say some good things about the, device. It's part of the gig. It's part of the business. It's business, man. Don't hate the player. Hate the game. Colonel, tell them. And it's true. Don't hate the player. Hate the game. If you guys had the same opportunity to fly out to California and test this out and get paid, yeah, you gotta bother it a little bit, put some butter on top of it, put some seasoning on it, It's part of the gig, man. It's the name of the game. Like, don't hate the player. Don't hate the hustle. Hate the game. That's the name of the game, and we all play it, man. See, this is what it is. But I trust the guy. He was pretty honest. You can tell he was honest about it. And he says, honestly, guys, I was really impressed. And you can tell he was impressed. Like I can tell, like the expression on his face. And he spent a lot of time on it. Your average consumer. And he was super impressed. And so that's a good news. That means that the quality is really good. And hey, if I can play Spider-Man 2 on this little device. So what I'm trying to say is, without butchering this video, I'm going to buy this. Now, I don't want you guys to go buy it because I'm going to buy it. Please. I've seen people do a lot of things because I do. Just because I buy something doesn't mean you have to buy it. Or just because I buy an expensive graphics card doesn't mean you need to buy it. Or just because I have this doesn't mean you need to have it. Ask yourself a question. Do you need this? Do you not need it? That's something only you can answer. I cannot answer it for you because, that's something you got to ask yourself. But I'm pretty sure a lot of Sony fans will buy this because, hey, that's what we do, man. If there's a new Sony product, dude, I want to try it. I mean, this is part of tradition, And I'll end the video by saying that this is part of the Sony tradition, of PlayStation tradition. Even the PlayStation Vita, I have it. I bought it. Even PlayStation TV, I got it. The little PlayStation TV device. PlayStation Move when it came out. PlayStation toy camera and came out, and so. But again, whether you need it or don't need it, that's up to you. So it's coming out November 15th, just times for holidays. I'm sure this thing's gonna sell out. It's gonna sold out. It's $200. It's a genuine price for an accessory, honestly, I think. But I personally think that Sony could have priced it at $129. But since it has the 8-inch screen, the 8-inch screen with a 60 FPS 1080p, I understand why it's $200. The price is right. Okay, all right. And the controller, yeah, the price is right. Okay, $200, price is right. All right, guys, I'm gonna end this video. It's too long. All right, this is Snake. Colonel. This is Snake signing out.